Hey everyone, welcome back to Client First Capital Learning. I'm Cary Smith and I'm sitting here with Cheri Turner.
Hi.
And today we're diving into one of the smartest financial moves you can make for your future, maximizing contributions to your retirement account. And Cheri, in the years that I've been helping people plan for retirement, I find that one of the reasons why people don't maximize their contributions is they're just not familiar with how everything works. They're not familiar with
Mhm.
the rules and what are their maximum contributions, and they don't want to break any tax laws. And so sometimes the complexity just keeps them from getting started, or at least from maximizing what they're able to do. So what I'm hoping we can do today, which I'm confident we can, is we can eliminate this as one of the reasons why people aren't maxing out their contributions for retirement.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
with that, why don't you kick us off on some of the ways that we can make sure that we're
Sure.
maxing.
Definitely. So, in looking at the top 5 reasons for why to maximize those retirement contributions, the first, and probably the first that comes to mind for most people, are the tax advantages. As most people know, most retirement account contributions are made pre tax. And so, what that does is it brings down your taxable income in this year by setting that aside. And in that way, you're able to actually reduce the taxable income in those high earning years. In addition to that, you're reducing your tax burden, so your taxes due, as well as if you've made a significant enough contribution, sometimes you can actually lower yourself all the way into a lower tax bracket, more substantially reducing that.
Yeah. So Sheree, you're so right. I'm going to actually just repeat that back a little bit. So by contributing to your retirement accounts during your working years, you're able to lower your income, right?
Mhm.
Which not only just helps you save more for retirement, but allows you just to have more cash in your pocket.
Yes,
But at the same time, if you're utilizing Roth accounts, you're also reducing the taxes, not for your working years, but for your retirement years. And so
exactly.
the two work very well as a good strategy to ensure you're maximizing your retirement accounts.
Yes, absolutely. Good point, Cary. To your point, those funds that you put away in those Roth accounts may not be pre-tax and bring out down those taxes today, but those are able to grow over the course of the years until your retirement, tax-free, and are never taxed upon removal either, unlike a 401k or an IRA.
Very good.
Right. The second primary reason would be employer matching. For most employers who offer retirement programs, they typically offer some level of a matching. Sometimes, if you contribute 6, they might match 3. If you contribute 4, they might match 2. But in that event, essentially, that's like getting an immediate 50% payoff on your contribution, right? But aside from that, you don't want to leave free money on the table. You definitely want to take advantage of whatever match your employer is offering, and by making sure that that is your absolute minimum contribution.
So don't turn down free money, right? That's something we've
Exactly.
talked about before. Take that
Exactly.
free money. But this is another good topic because this is another area where I think some people get confused.
Hmm.
And so if the employer offers a match, let's just say it's 4%, they'll contribute 4% and they think that they're
Yep.
good, right?
Right.
And they think
Right.
they don't know that they can do more. They think they're doing all that they can by, getting what they need to contribute to get their employer match. But in
Mhm.
most cases, they can contribute a lot more, right?
Right.
And so, but I find this an area of confusion for some folks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think to your point, Carrie, you're right that it's very, very common for employees to only contribute whatever the employer is matching
Yeah.
rather than the maximum. Yeah. Another good benefit of maximizing your retirement plan is that those funds tend to be, in many ways, protected from creditors. This can be in the event of a lawsuit or in the event of a bankruptcy, but most typically, those retirement funds are protected in those events such that you don't lose them and you still have them in preparation for retirement. For non ERISA or non employer run plans, something just more like a traditional IRA or Roth IRA, there is some level of protection as well. It's not quite as robust as that for a 401k, but there are additional legal protections to those as well.
Okay, so most of us, I don't think we plan to get into a lawsuit where
Right, right.
our assets and things we've worked so hard for may be at risk, but it does happen, right?
Mhm, absolutely.
And so I think this is an important point. This is one where I hope that you're not experiencing someone coming after your assets, but if it should happen,
Right,
then there is some protection here with your retirement accounts. I think that's a very good point.
right, right. So you're not facing retirement having lost all of that.
That's right.
Right. And then the last and probably most important reason is your peace of mind, right? Unfortunately, many people undersave for retirement. And by maximizing those retirement contributions, it sort of helps you bridge that gap and really ensure that you're where you want to be once you're at that point of retirement, that you're able to hit your goals and live the lifestyle that you really plan to. For individuals who undersave, sometimes you might end up having to work a significant number of years longer than you really intended to if you don't plan those savings early.
Yeah. Cheri, I think a lot of financial planning and retirement planning, bullet points in with, peace of mind,
Mhm.
right? But it's so appropriate. And, when I think of your working years, right? And, there's stress that comes a lot of times with work. And, a lot of it's good, healthy stress that helps you grow and develop. And some of it's just stress that probably isn't so healthy.
Right.
But what you don't want is whenever you're leaving, your career after all of those years, is to be stressed now about your retirement, right?
Yes.
So I would say by maximizing your retirement contributions, you're probably helping your general health, right? As you can
Yes.
eliminate some of that stress and really have peace of mind as you transition into retirement.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us. If you've gotten value out of what you heard today, I hope that you will like and subscribe. It helps other people to find our videos and helps the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah. And if you want to know more about us, Client First Capital, you can find us at clientfirstcap.com, and you can learn more about our firm, what we do, how we help our clients, and the way that we help them succeed. You can also find out more about our services and who we are. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.